So
Uh-oh. Wait for her to come back. You got a poltergeist or something. Something is stopping you from making your point for some reason. Good evening, Marquette. I missed watching you yesterday. Yeah, my apologies, love. Had to go to sleep. But Flo is back. Hello, Flo.
oh yeah, sorry. Sorry, I thought you was talking to me.
Hmm.
So I was just trying to rephrase it. Like, how can I vet a guy that who genuinely wants to get to know me instead of like, how can I decipher of getting to know me than trying to get to know me sexually?
I'm still confused, to be honest with you. So, what does him not wanting to deal with you sexually? How does that change things?
Like, like for example, I matched with a guy from an app, and he, at first was interested in me, and then we exchanged numbers. Then we did FaceTime, so things was going in the right direction. And then all of a sudden, he messaged me. He asked me, "Can I ask you a question?" And I say, "Oh yeah, sure." And then he asked me, "Do you have sexual fantasies?" And I'm like, that caught me off guard. So that just took me off of left field. So I was just kind of like, that kind of me like, got me thinking, is this something that, like, how can I, move forward if a guy, and I mean, at that point, I figured that he's probably just trying to, his intentions was probably just to hook up or something at that point when he
Okay.
asked me that question.
Yeah,
So that kind of threw me off.
the way you were phrasing it was confusing me. I thought that you were saying that he wasn't interested in anything sexually, but you're
Oh yeah,
saying
he was
that
interested in me.
yeah, very much so. Sounds like it.
Right.
So you're asking how can I vet someone who is showcasing very early signs of sexual intent? How how soon into talking with him did he bring up that question?
It was like the second day of talking.
The second day of talking. So y'all haven't even had a date yet.
We haven't got the day
Okay.
yet. Haven't reached
So
that point.
let me be clear. This is what vetting is.
Right.
Vetting, part of vetting is like, oh, you seem to have intentions only to sleep with me. That's not what I'm interested in. Therefore, deuces.
Mm.
You're asking how can I vet after he showed me that he's not a good fit? How can I further vet him? It's like, mm-mm. Missing the point of
Right.
vetting. Vetting is trying to decipher who this person is and do we are we a fit?
So I guess that was just part of the process, is me getting to know him, and now seeing if I feel, when I'm comfortable moving forward or not, or if I'm interested from that point.
Mm-hmm. So, given that's the case, what's your next step? What are you gonna do now?
I just, let him know that I'm not. I'd rather get to know each other first before getting anything further. And then he's replied back, "Oh, it's no worries. I'm sorry." And then he kind of like backed off. So I just didn't reply after that.
Okay. So, you gonna still talk to him?
No, I don't think so. I'm just
Okay.
kind of like, I'm just keep it moving.
Good. I was hoping that was your answer. I
Yeah, I'm
wasn't.
gonna
I
keep it
wasn't.
moving.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure the way this conversation was going. I was like, it sounded like you were about to say, "Yeah, we got a date coming up, actually." So glad to see that you made the decision not to deal with this person who seems to be out of alignment for what you want.
Right.
But yeah, if you want something serious, I would say that's the right. Someone who wants something serious with you is not going to try to sleep with you before the date even happens.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I tell women, you can't look at a man trying to sleep with you as like it's a automatic red flag, right? Because we're going to try,
Right.
unless we're talking about in a Christian context, in which case we're both abstaining, different conversation. But from a worldly perspective, we're going to try. But someone's trying this early, he has no real intentions with you.
Right. Okay. But thank you for that. That's all I need to know.
No problem. You have a good one, love.
Thank you. Same to
Mhm.
you.
He didn't text me all day. He didn't answer my call. Does he hate me? He used to text me good morning, good night. Why you jump to does he hate me? Why? He probably just he can't be busy. He can't be busy. Maybe his dog died. Why are we jumping to, does he hate me? You're a white woman, aren't you? You're a white woman. That's some white woman shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't hear black women saying like, "Do you hate you? He must hate me." I don't know. I don't know. I'm saying it feels white. It feels white. It feels white to me. I can't tell. No offense, but it does feel white. Hannah, you say it. Hannah is either white or whitewashed. Hannah, you're a little whitewashed. You're a little bleached. Huh? You're a little bleached. But no, I wouldn't jump to he hates you, love. It's a pretty extreme place to jump. Pretty extreme. There's a lot of intermediary steps between where you're at and hating you. Right? So Kiana, we're on the first date Saturday, went our separate ways Sunday morning, and I haven't heard from him. Okay? Got a question coming with that? If you hate me, just say that. Hannah, I've seen the pictures of you from your past. You learned that from the whites. Yeah, they rubbed off on you a little bit. Not hate, I meant lost interest. Same thing though. It's possible. I would need more context because we do lose interest. I've lost interest countless times. So it is something that we do. Marina, did you use a white hand emoji to wave at Kiana? That's a little light. They don't match your profile picture, Marina. I know we're in our 30s, but we supposed to know how to use emojis. You got to match the emoji to your skin complexion. That is the hand of a white man that you use to wave to Kiana with. We got to get it together. We got to get it together. All right. Okay. Does that mean it wasn't as good as I thought it was? What, the date? Possibly. I need more context though. Like, why did y'all end? No one puts their phone down for the day. He lost interest. Possibly. I just need more context. That's all. I just need more context. Why do men find communication commitment difficult? I don't think men find that to be difficult. I think like there's asymmetry between how men and women engage romantically. Okay. Women usually have like a higher degree of interest if they're engaging you. Usually. They're not just like looking at you as a resource. Normally have a higher degree of interest. Men can have zero interest in you and engage you just because they want to sleep with you. So y'all are thinking that because a man's giving you his attention that he must have high interest in you, and nothing could be further from the truth. Nothing could be further from the truth. Huh? Okay, Buttercup? Nothing could be further from the truth. That's not how we do it. I can't stand the black hand emoji. Whose palm is this dark? I know a few people who got a palm that dark. I had a homeboy when he used to walk in front of the TV. I thought the TV went off. I said, "What happened to my show?" He was like, "What's up, bro?" Ah, you scared me. There's people out there that dark. I don't know where you've been at. They exist. They walk among us. What's your thoughts on long distance relationships outside your country? Listen, I used to judge y'all for even entertaining dealing with someone out the country. That was until a 20 something who was half Russian, half Ghanaian hopped in my DMs. And I said, oh, I got to book a flight. I got to dip into my savings and book a flight. Does Spirit go there? Can I get can we raise funds to reactivate Spirit so I can fly over there to Germany? Can we make that happen? But in all seriousness, I would say it's probably not a good idea. It's probably not a good idea. I would not recommend it. It's very unnatural. I wouldn't even trust somebody who would want, unless like when you're long distance like that, it better be a situation where like y'all kind of met up. Hold on, let me unplug my phone so I can plug my tablet up. Where y'all kind of met up like in person somewhere, like you just met in person organically, and they're like, I'm actually flying back to Italy. I'm actually flying back to Italy tomorrow, but it was nice meeting you, right? We should connect. Like, unless it's something like that, I wouldn't entertain it. I certainly wouldn't like match with someone or seek someone out in a different country that you haven't met in person yet. That shit is like, think about that. Why would someone on another continent want to deal with you if they haven't met you in person yet? That has to be either a scammer or someone who is incredibly desperate. Every time I've talked to someone in this situation, always a desperate person. Always. 100% of the time. I don't want to tell them that. I'm a nice guy, but I know what's going on. It's always a desperate person. And they get caught up in the fantasy. They get caught up. Someone from overseas DMs them, smooth talks them, and they're like, yeah, this guy, he wants to meet me, but he also said that he needs me to send him $1 million first. What do you think is going on there? What do you think is going on there? I have a few guesses. What's up, Janelle? In different states, he drives every weekend. What's up, Umni? In different states, he drives every weekend. Has what's BN? BN 3 months? Is it love? How did we just jump to is it love? I feel there was a few more sentences you should have sandwiched in there before we jumped to is it love. I don't know. What you tell me? What is the experience like? It has been 3 months. So how far away is he? Like, how far is he driving? Omni, my boy Boogie said hi. He says hello. He said next time you see Omni in the chat, let her know I said hello. So here, this is me letting you know Boogie says hi. What about the guy that only wants to stay home? How do I get him to go out with me? Do I go to his house? Oh, all I do is go to his house. Are y'all in a relationship? Or are you just like dating or talking? Only he's the guy who commented right above you. Y'all have equal degrees of thickness. Omni, you take all your thickness and you concentrate it right there in the belly. That's boogie. You've made a boogie. The way that you make a boogie, you take all the umni's thickness and you put it in the midsection. You have now created a boogie. Congratulations. Okay, 5 months this time, once or twice a week. So again, is this a relationship? I don't know. He looks like he could be my father. Well, Boogie, bad news. Hate to be a translator, but bad news, Boogie. She said no. Can Boogie handle all that? Who amongst us can? That's my question to you, Danny. That's like Excalibur. You go into something, you meet someone, with a certain level of thickness. It's that's a King Arthur moment, right? That's a King Arthur moment. Is can you pull the sword from the stone? When you thick like Umi, it's like you being able to handle that comes with a certain level of responsibility. Comes with certain responsibilities. And you got to be careful how you lift it. You got to lift it. You got to lift with your legs. Don't lift with your lower back, Dan. You got to lift with your legs. You don't want to throw nothing out. Okay? Okay. Good talk. All right. So where are we at? If he's broken, I'm with him. Trying to read what y'all write. I know you have like character limits, but good grief. I'm with him. Some people say to me he will dump me once he succeeds. That's not always the case. That's not always the case. He drops 4 hours in total, to and fro. Okay. Let's see how much I believe in what I'm about to say. Not if he was able to pull women when he's broke. Now, if you're getting someone who's broke and they are not able to pull women, first question is how are they pulling you? Second thing is if they're unable to pull anyone in that circumstance, yeah, you're running the risk of that person dipping out for a baddie once he gets money. But if they're able to pull in that circumstance, they odds are that money is not going to change much. You look at Ron Coogler and his wife, right? Ron Coogler has a baddie. She looks very, very good. Very good looking wife. Respect. But when he pulled her, he was broke. He was in college. So getting more money didn't really change the situation because he could always get women like that, I'm sure. I have a history of rugby to prep me. I don't want to hear those thunderous sounds in the B&B. It's going to be some thunderous sounds. It's going to be some thunderous sounds. You better go ahead and prepare yourself for that. You get Danny and Umi in there. Somebody getting pregnant. Somebody getting pregnant. Turn them bunk beds to hump beds. You hear me? All right. What's going on, CJ? Broke as in he is very goal oriented and building something. We both are? Okay. Oh, okay. We got some shooters in the chat. Oh, whiskey. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I like that. I like what I'm seeing. Love connections. Danny, I need a play-by-play if you ever do get up in there. Been dating a guy 6 weeks, lots of dates, met fam at all, hasn't reached out in 2 days. Love bomb. Met a guy 6 weeks, lots of dates, met fam at all, hasn't reached out in 2 days. Possibly love. Okay. Wow. How'd you meet him? Jazz, you look, I think, okay, I can't see your profile picture, but I get it. Houston, Texas. How far is Houston from Dallas? You met at the gym. Okay. Would you like to call in, Jazzy? Are you comfortable calling in so we can talk about it? Because I would like to have more details. I would like to have more details. Confirm yay or nay in the chat if you want to call in. This is typically a call-in show, but this is a juicy question. So just confirm in the chat. No pressure. But confirm in the chat if you want to call in. I want to be able to talk you through it. Give her a second to respond here. Hopefully sooner than later, Jazzy. So we don't hold up the room. Interesting choice of words. Everything is intentional with me, Hannah. You know that. There's no mistakes here. Okay. She's taking a while to respond, so I'm just going to give my answer. So, yes, it does seem like love bombing. 6 weeks is incredibly fast to meet somebody's family. So for you to even feel comfortable meeting somebody's family in 6 weeks' time, it would suggest that you see him multiple times per week, which is just too much for a new connection, right? But here's the thing, love. While love bombing is something to look out for, love bombing only works on women who respond to intensity. You understand? It only works on women who respond positively to intensity. Someone is love bombing you, they're overwhelming your nervous system. A woman who doesn't like intensity to that level is going to run. Of course, y'all gonna bring her up late. Hello, love. How are you?
Okay. Hey, sorry, I had to take my bonnet off.
Oh, we love the bonnet over here. First of all, you could have had the bonnet. I bring bonnets on first dates. I need to know how you look in the bonnet to know what I'm getting myself into. Okay?
Yeah.
The
I'm
bonnet
trying
is
to move
welcome.
this up.
All right, so talk to me. How'd you meet this guy?
I met him at the gym. I'm just trying to figure out if I got love bombed or not. I mean, I heard what you said about responding to intensity, but I am someone who's been engaged twice. I'm not a stranger to nice things, nice guys, whatever.
Okay.
But it seemed like we hit it off really, really good.
Right.
We start going on dates, a lot of dates, hanging out together. He introduced me to his dad. His mother passed away, so his dad is his person. And yeah, things were going good. Like, he cooked for me, I cooked for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, the past 2 days, I haven't heard from him, and I'm like, I'm not gonna reach out. So
Right.
I was just kind of like, what happened? Was it a love bomb? I've never been love bombed, but I think that might be what it is.
Okay. How old are you two?
How old am I?
Yeah, both of you.
I'm 36 and he's 37.
36, 37. Okay, met at the gym. How soon after meeting did y'all like meet up and go on a date?
Like the next day.
Next day, of course. Of course. And then how frequently did y'all see each other for those 6 weeks?
Honestly, like every other day.
Yeah.
Like every other, like we were going strong,
I
you
bet.
know.
I bet.
And I was just letting it happen. I thought it was kind of intense too. And the only thing that was like a red flag, he was like, we should get matching tattoos, and I was actually down for it.
Uh-huh.
But then I was like, that's kind of crazy. But anyway, so that was probably the most red flaggish thing I got.
Yeah, that's textbook love bombing. So, did anything significant happen like before you didn't hear from him for 2 days?
So the last thing that happened was, I had cooked food Sunday, and his dad lives by me. He lives closer to the city, and I'm closer to the burbs.
Mm-hmm.
And so, he called, and I was like, "Hey, you want to get some food since you're in the area?" He was like, "Yeah." So I gave him, like a to-go thing for lunch for the next day, and he actually was supposed to eat it for lunch, and then he sent me a picture that night saying he actually ate the food that night. He was like, the chicken was fire, right? And then the next day, I was asleep at the time, so I woke up and was like, oh yeah, it was, I'm glad you liked it. And then that was it. Nothing else. Yeah.
Okay. So nothing significant did happen. You just cooked for him. You cooked for him before though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing with people who love bomb. They can't keep up that intensity. It's not sustainable. They typically will do it until like you become humanized or they see your flaws and they'll like dip out. But yeah, so this 100% what love bombing is. Like, you got to ask yourself, like, at this stage of the connection, does this behavior make sense?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Right.
It doesn't.
It's probably fun when you like kind of wrapped up in the whirlwind and the emotions of it all, right? Especially if someone is treating you from your perspective very well. But like when it don't line up, when it doesn't make sense, especially this late in the game, we're talking like in 30s. It's like, the way I would think about it is, if someone's willing to do all this stuff, why are they even single in the first place? Like, if this is how you carry
he did say one thing on Sunday when he was getting the food. We kind of had like a quick 30-minute one-on-one, just kind of talking. And he did mention that he was jaded. He was jaded by life due to his mother passing and his grandma passing. And I think he had like a bad breakup 2 years ago. He talked about that. So he did mention that. So I'm thinking, is that what it is?
Y'all had that conversation right before he got ghost?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was that the most vulnerable that he's been since y'all have been connected?
Yes, because he's not that vulnerable.
Gotcha. Yeah, that probably is what did it. Well, that possibly could mean that he'll come back too. He might not be over it. Sometimes when people are like not used to being vulnerable or have some discomfort with intimacy, when they reveal that part of themselves, it's scary for them. So then they'll like retreat for a while just to regulate, get themselves back right, and then they'll come back. But regardless of whether or not he comes back, like, someone who's love bombing, that's gonna be bad news. It's gonna be bad news. But you gotta also look in the mirror in the situation, because again, for you to respond positively to this shows that you like intensity. So like for a lot of women, I tell them that, especially when we talk about attachment styles, like anxious attachment and stuff like that, they tend to not know what genuine desire feels like. So if you get a woman who's anxiously attached, she'll deal with a guy who makes her feel anxiety, but she receives that anxiety, she interprets it as passion. So all she knows is that she feels very strongly about this person. She has a very strong feeling in her body. So then she follows it. That causes her to lean in, become more invested, begin, obsessing, becoming like ruminating, right? And it's not that she likes the person so much as that she's been activated, right? The flip side of that, the same mechanism is at play with like love bombing. So one person overwhelms your nervous system by being hot and cold, and that makes you anxious. The other person overwhelms your nervous system with just a lot of intensity and a lot of affection, and gifts and good treatment at the very beginning. So you're like, okay, I like how this feels. I feel strongly about this. Like, this is kind of off-putting, but yeah, I'm down for the ride, right? That tells me that you probably are not responding to genuine desire, or differentiating between genuine desire to like just either being activated or being overwhelmed in some way.
Yeah, and I think it's because like it's hard for me to like somebody. Like, I'm very much about chemistry. Not really, some people are motivated by the sex. Some people are motivated. Can you say sex on here?
Mm-hmm.
SIGs, whatever they say on there. Some people are motivated by that. Some
Right.
people are motivated by the money. You know, I've had that opportunity as well, and I wasn't happy. So I'm very much motivated by chemistry and feels.
Right.
So we were like, I loved how I felt with him. And actually, there's this app called The Pattern. Have you heard of The Pattern app?
Mm-mm.
Well, anyways, we put our birthday and birth time and stuff in there, and it said we were soulmates. So then I was really like, oh, so the feeling I had was really what it was, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, I don't know. I guess I just needed some assurance because I hadn't really thought about it much today. And I was like, okay, he'll probably call me tonight. And then when I saw your Q&A, I was like, let me just get somebody else's opinion because I don't really want to tell my family and friends because, you know, they're always like, oh, another one, you know, or something like that.
Right.
So I don't try to tell them my business.
Yeah, I mean, chemistry is important, but that's like, it goes back to that desire thing, man. Like very high chemistry at the outset, a lot of times isn't the greatest thing. So the way you want to differentiate between these two things is genuine desire is just like, I'm curious about this person, I enjoy spending time with them. Like the chemistry you have with your friends. Right? It's like you curious about them, you enjoy spending time with them, you look forward to seeing them again, right? That other thing is like, I'm buzzing. That's a bad sign. You're buzzing, right? If you got butterflies, if it's like really intense, especially early on, and it's not a build up to that, normally a crash is coming. When it comes to these relationships, whenever things like go up really fast, they always come down very fast. Always. There's no exceptions. What you want is like a steady climb. When it spikes up, it's going to spike down and it's going to get ugly.
Agreed. Okay. Well, thank you so much for the advice and all the kinder people in the comments. Thank you.
No problem, love. Best of luck to you, though, all right?
Okay, thanks. Bye.
All right. Yes, ladies, if y'all want to come up and you have that bonnet on and I invite you up, keep that bonnet on. Keep that bonnet on. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bonnet love. They call me Bonnet Boy. We love the bonnets over here. But yes, any of you in the chat who is also responding positively to love bombing. Like people like to talk about the love bomber negatively. I get it. I understand it. But also understand you're playing your part in it as well. Hannah, you're hilarious. But agreed. CC says men are invited to the Dallas trip. Yeah, men are invited to the Dallas trip. For sure. Again, people, we're going to, speaking of which, we're going to Dallas August 14th through the 17th. Me and the Moz are having a little meetup. Got an Airbnb there. August 14th through the 17th. We have a couple of slots available. Okay? That we opened up to the chat, to the people who've been rocking with me. All right? You got to pay your way. You got to pay your way. You're like your side of the Airbnb. But if you're interested in that, if you would like to come with us, we have a raffle going on. Where we will select a few people from the chat who can tag along with us. We're going to do a Q&A there as well. A little meet and greet for people who may just want to take the trip. So if you're interested in like sharing the Airbnb though, you got to add Danny. Danny, drop a comment real quick in the chat so they can see you again. You got to add Danny, shoot Danny a DM. He'll send you a link to a form to fill out. And then that will include you in the raffle. Clients, Danny is requesting, so I'll let him talk to you about it. Go ahead, D-Money, talk to him. Danny, what's up, brother?
Yeah, I figured I'd just hop up so people can tap my profile easier than finding me in the chat.
Tell them all about the Dallas trip, man. Go ahead and reiterate everything I just said.
Yeah, so Marquette and the mods are getting together. We're meeting in Dallas. We booked an Airbnb and we have a couple spots open for the fans and such. We're also going to do a Q&A and bar crawl on Saturday. It's going to be August 14th to 17th. So on the 15th, anyone in Dallas or Houston or anyone that's local that wants to join us, meet Marquette, get to know him, ask some questions, join us on the bar crawl. You by all means can join us then. If you don't want to be in the Airbnb or anything. But we'll be there August 14th through the 17th. Add me, DM me. I'll send you a form to fill out. We're going to do a raffle next week. Paid clients, people that have booked their coaching calls with Marquette, they get more entries into the raffle. So you have a higher chance of joining us. We're going to make an official decision next week.
If you booked a 1 hour call with me, you get 3 additional entries. If you booked a 1 hour call and got in the implementation package, you get an additional 3 entries. So you get 6 entries total if you book both of the offers that I sell. So just food for thought for the raffle. Okay.
Yeah.
When are we drawing names, Danny? When are we choosing the people?
We'll probably announce the winners on the 27th. So we'll probably do the drawing sometime next Saturday, make an official decision, and we'll hit up whoever filled in the form. I have their contact, so
we got quite a few people on the forum, people, so we might have to cap the forum too. So yeah, I would reach out to Danny, follow Danny, and send him a DM sooner than later if you're actually interested. Okay.
Yeah. If you're interested in the Q&A and bar crawl stuff, I'm looking at some local hotels too. So you can always just ask me questions about that. But if you want to join the Airbnb, you got to fill out the form and meet the criteria and the vibe check.
That's right, because vibe is incredibly important here. We don't want any weirdos there, man. No weirdos.
Yeah.
No weird energy. We don't need that. Okay? Good vibes, fun energy, stimulating people, right?
Yeah. I don't want to have to kick anyone's ass.
That's right.
I'm trying to have a vacation.
Exactly. So, anyway, follow Danny if you're interested in that. Message him. He'll send you the form. All right.
Awesome. Well, I'll hop off and let you answer some more questions.
All right, brother. Appreciate you. Who's cooking the breakfast? I think Express is cooking. Express gonna throw down on the 1 and 2s. Hannah might throw down as well. Hannah just looked like she can cook, don't she? There we go. There she is. She got that look to her. Just got that look. All right. What other questions do we have? We got another caller. I'll lie and tell men I can't. Really. Shame on you. Shame on you. Nursey dear, yes, you have aged out, unfortunately, but I appreciate the moral support that you're going to give. Yeah, hold on. Interesting. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. What are some good spots to meet someone in Raleigh? You're in Raleigh, right? I am. Good spots to meet some people in Raleigh. To be honest with you, man, when I first went through my breakup, I met a lot of people through the Meetup app. It was the Meetup app. I joined a couple of communities there. That's what got me my initial social momentum. And then I started meeting people in the gym. there were so many relationships that were formed from the gym I used to go to. I used to go to O2 Fitness. When I was there, I saw marriages happen, all types of stuff. The gym is underrated. Don't listen to people who say don't approach people at the gym. Now, different gyms have different vibes, for sure. So you want the gym to be like probably a bigger gym, a gym that's like younger, leans a bit younger. People in there are talking a bit, right? But it's one of the best third spaces we have. What about Houston? What about Houston? What do you mean, what about Houston? That's where I'm going now. Going to the gym now. Whoa, shit. I've been so swapping with calls, and I ain't went to the gym in probably like a week. I guess he meant where to meet people. How would I know? I'm not in Houston. So your response to someone asking me, I'm in Raleigh. So where do we meet people? And I tell them that. Your response is, what about Houston? You might as well say, what about the moon? I don't know. I'm not there. Nadia Demise, deceive me. Are you not following? Nadia, please don't tell me you're not following. Like, this is accurate information I'm looking at right now. You're not following me? All the value that I provide, all the love that I give? Blasphemy. Blasphemy. Something told me to check. I checked, and I don't like what I just saw. I don't like what I just observed. No, I mean like literally on TikTok, Nadia. I don't mean like, did you follow my logic? I meant like on this app. Did you hit that red button? Nadia is greedy with the follows. There we go. I appreciate you, love. I appreciate you. How do y'all even know when I'm live if you don't follow me? Very interesting. What other questions do we have? Danny follows everybody. Don't be too flattered by Danny following you. He kind of follows everyone. Everybody. All of you. I'm just joking. All these are live notifications regardless. Nice. I'm joking with you, Danny. Danny was following someone I was dating for a while. I was like, hold on, Danny. I need you to, hey. I hit Danny up immediately. I like, shorty, you just followed. He was like, oh yeah. My bad. So you gotta relax, Danito. Pump your brakes. This one's been marked. All right. What other questions do we have? What other questions do we have? For community kind of man. Hilarious. We got a caller? Evie. Okay, I think she might have dropped. Evie, feel free to come back. Feel free to come back. Can't wait for the villa. What are you talking about, CJ? So, CJ, are you confirmed? for the trip. Hello, Sarah. Nice to see you. Don't know if I recognize you here, but I'm glad you're here. Yeah, he never answered me. Okay, CJ is confirmed. Nice. So CJ in the building. Thank God. Okay. Remember, CJ is on the shorter end, just in case he tries to show up in the trench coat on somebody's shoulders. Don't let CJ sneak no people into the villa. Don't let him sneak anybody in. I already know what he plotting. All right, him and Bobby gonna be stacked on top of each other. I want to stop anything. See, Dan, I beat you to it. I beat you to it. I beat you to it, Danito. CJ might treat it as Love Island Villa. I think that's what he has planned, to be honest with you. I think he has that planned. But me and the mods are going to be on best behavior. This is a professional trip, not one for pleasure. Okay, professional. Very serious trip we're taking. And again, add Danny if you're trying to join. Okay, what other questions do we have? Questions. Dating and relationship questions. What kind of problems? Don't tell me y'all don't have any problems now. Danny, which one's the bigger B&B? Can we do that? Can we go back and just book another one? Can I pull you for a chat face? If I was in my 20s, I absolutely would be on Love Island. Well, I would try to be on Love Island. I don't know if I would actually make it, but I would absolutely. Is this season of Love Island good? I don't know. I haven't watched it. I might check it out tonight, though. Watching the new episode now. Is it good, Cece? You couldn't do it? Nadia, you're like the fashion queen, right? They usually give me like a style assessment. Would you do the Bachelor? I never watched The Bachelor. That might be more on my speed. The Bachelor is different, right? It's like one guy and then hella women, right? I do like that. I do like that. I haven't and I refuse to start. Taylor, that's because you live in the gym, right? You can't do your daily 400 burpees and watch Love Island. It doesn't work that way. Maybe you can like watch it on the TV, like where it's muted in the gym, but you can't. You can't really do it. That's definitely your speed. The Bachelor, I'm competitive actually, Kiana. I'm more competitive than you think. I would, the Love Island would appeal to me just because I would compete against other men, to be honest with you. I've never seen it before, so but you have me trying to figure out attachment styles. Oh yeah, anyone on Love Island definitely has an insecure attachment style, but I just like seeing the dynamics and like anticipating who will be with who, what guy there has the best game, what woman there has the best game. Like last season, I was telling people last season. I can't speak on this season. I'm gonna catch up because people are already DMing me to ask me to make a breakdown. That's the only reason why I'm gonna watch it, because people have already started DMing me asking me for a breakdown. So I'm like, okay, I gotta watch it. So last season, the guy with the best game was Pepe. Pepe was the guy with the best game. The woman who was the most magnetic and compelling, who do y'all think it was from last season with Ace in them? Who do y'all think it was? Who was the most compelling woman? True, but I feel like you'd bask having your pick of the litter. Yes, that's very true. Okay, we don't have any answers, but Hannah was the best out of the pick. She wasn't the most attractive. She was the most magnetic. That's why she had her way with those guys over there. That's why she had her way. She was the only woman who had her way. No other woman had her way. No other woman had her way. Hannah was the only one who had her way on that show. And she wasn't even there the full season. Pepe was the best because he bridged both spark and safety. He also had his way. Who who cracked more women on that show than Pepe? And I said this before he was getting busy. But him getting busy to the degree that he did was very obvious, considering how dialed in his game was. He gave both spark and safety. You look at someone like Ace, all spark. Taylor, not much of either, to be honest with you. Charlie, safety behavior, spark looks. Who else was up there? I'm blanking. Jeremiah? Jeremiah gave both too, but he wasn't confident enough. He was too like pushover-y. He was too much of a pushover. But if you see him after the show, like he definitely is. He's a charming guy. Yeah, Pepe had it. As soon as Pepe came in, I said, "Yep, that's the guy right there." So I gotta do a breakdown on this season for sure. Before I miss my opportunity on like a million views. So Danny, we're not liking the sleeping arrangement. Oh no, yeah, we can't do this with Danny. Nah, I'm good on that. 23 people is also too many people. I don't want to be around 23 people, to be honest with you. That's way too many people. Also, I don't like the bedroom one has one queen bed and one twin pull out. You're not sleeping with me. I had a woman, it was a party one time, we were sleeping over. She was like, can I sleep with you? I said, fuck no. I sleep like a starfish. I spread my arms out. And I spread my legs out too. I'm a starfish. I'm Patrick Star in this bitch. Huh? I am Patrick Star in this bitch. And it's involuntary. So I can't starfish and then fit you on this bed simultaneously. Would love to. But due to my starfish nature, I can't do it. Can I sleep with you? Your friend can, though. Hello, Marquette. How are you doing? All right. She had a baddie with her. But for her, absolutely not. Coach will couple with Kata for sure. Who's Kata? She's on the current season? Let me see. Let me look her up and put some eyes on her. See how good Cece's eyes are. Kata. You're not lying. Hold on. You were not lying, to be honest with you. In a heartbeat, actually. Yeah, they got some baddies this season, man. The previous season is just like, But what I've been seeing this season, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, Danny, yeah, Soul bad in the bitch. Soul is bad in the bitch. But she was bad like on her walk in. If you look at her on social media and you see like her at different angles, it humanizes her a bit. It's like, okay, you have flaws, right? Like you're not perfection. But when she was introduced, I was like, who the fuck is that? That's a regular person just walking around. That reminded me back in like the Tumblr days. I don't know if any of my guys used to use Tumblr, but Tumblr used to be like, where are all these beautiful women at? How are we seeing all these beautiful women on Tumblr and I don't see any of them in person? What's going on? What is happening? Danny, I'm thinking hold off on the other one. The only thing that I'm like kind of iffy on is whether or not it has like a pool and jacuzzi. I'm a jacuzzi man myself, to be honest with you. D-Money, what's happening?
Yeah, I can always browse for some B&Bs that have a pool jacuzzi. I think there's some cabanas as well near our spot. I can look up some if we're looking for some pool action.
Yeah, like if you can merge like pool with a similar sleeping arrangement or an improved one, that would be not just pool, like pool jacuzzi combo. I need the jacuzzi combo.
There's a couple of those options. I think we focused on this one for content purposes, but we can expand. I can look at some options.
The one you sent though looks really fun, to be honest with you.
Which one?
The one that you just sent.
Oh, the Dallas Ultimate Getaway.
Yeah, it does look really fun. To be honest,
pretty dope. We don't have to bring 23 people. That's just its capacity.
We might still. That is a contender. I'm not. Let the chat look. That is a contender. Let me see. This is already these are AI picks. How can you tell? I mean, I trust you, Keanu, but like, I am curious. How can you tell they're AI picks? Just so I can know how to judge that moving forward. Check them reviews. Umni, have you filled out a form to come? You got to fill out 2 forms. We have a limit on thickness. Your thickness exceeds the capacity, so you got to fill out 2 slots, double price. Anyway, so this is it. Let me see. Where's the? Okay, we got the cools right there. Jazzy Fizzle. You feel me? On the outside sitting area. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. What are we thinking about that, chat? Do we like
it has
that
good
one?
reviews for the people that did stay there.
I might throw $1,000 on it. I haven't decided yet. Just to cheapen the price for everybody else. Don't hold me to it. When's the deadline to pay?
So I put down for the first half. The rest is due for the Cosmic Cowboy on July 31st. But I can always let me look at the trip. Look at the policy for that. Currently, free cancellation before 3 p.m. on July 31st. Cancel before 3 p.m. on August 7th for a partial refund. So I have until July 31st to back out of this reservation.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, let's definitely see if we can optimize everything. I know we made like a very quick decision, but it was before we like really open it up to everybody else. I do
Yeah,
like
I didn't
this one.
expect so many people to take an interest in the trip.
I didn't either. So I do like this one. It got a pool table. I'm a billiards guy myself, to be honest with you. I do like this one.
I feel like this one would be a lot of fun. And it has a theater. Little mini theater.
This one gives me like a Hannah vibe. This is like if Hannah turned into an Airbnb, this would be Hannah.
I could see the Hannah Montana
Right?
getaway.
Yeah. So I like this one. We got some grill action, a lot of colors. Got putt in the back.
Of course, Umi. You didn't even have to ask.
It's just that fucking sleeping arrangement. I can do a queen, I guess.
This is true, CC.
I guess I can do a queen. You don't have to plan so many other events outside the house. True. Yeah, this one, I do like this one over the one we currently have, Danny. Even though I don't get my Big Papa sleeping arrangement. But, yeah, this one is definitely an improvement. For sure. So, if we can find a better one of this, cool. But if not, let me peek the reviews real quick.
I'll eyeball it. I can look at some others tonight and send some links.
Is this one available on the dates we're going?
Let me punch it in right now. I can tell you.
Yeah, it is. I just looked it up.
It's open. It's open like a mofo.
Yeah, I was almost surprised how open it is. Okay, yeah, the reviews look good. Yeah, what's the price difference on this one?
About 900 more bucks.
Okay. So if I put 1,000 on it, then it's like pretty much everybody's paying the same price they were paying before.
Yeah, pretty much. And if we bring a couple more people, that we can pinch that a little more.
Okay.
The reviews seem to be pretty good. I can see if I can find some other reviews online, see what other people have to say, but we don't have to make a decision right here, right now. We can always think it through.
Cool.
Get an answer in the next few days. And that'll give some people time to sign up, and whoever wants to confirm with the mods can confirm. But that'll give us a little more elbow room. It's a more spacious place, and it's got the pool and sauna.
I'm with it, brother.
And the arcade.
Yeah, I'm with it. I appreciate the find. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll talk more after I get off.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be up. I work from home tomorrow, so I got some time tonight.
All right, appreciate it, big dog.
Cool.
How many people are staying right now? I don't know. We haven't done like the drawing yet. But so far, like guaranteed is me, Danny, Kiana, Express, Hannah, CJ, Bobby. So that's 7. 7 guaranteed. And then we may have like 5 to 7 slots for people in the chat to come through. We're certainly not booking out 23 slots. I'm not trying to have 23 people come. You're bound to have problems. You have that many people. It's too many people. If you have 23 vetted people, sure. Even then, that's going to be problems. But 23 people you're meeting for the first time? No, too many people. It's bound to be problematic. Yeah, Lindsay, I'm with you. 12 max. Even that gets uncomfy a little bit. 12 max. 23 is ridiculous. That's way too many people. Way too many people. Someone bound to be dirty. Someone bound to stink. Right? Attitude issues. Not hold their liquor. Be an angry drunk. You're 23. Like statistically speaking, someone's going to be a problem. Too many people. And we don't want that. 12 in a wait list. See, Lindsay know what she talking about, man. Lindsay, if you had a babysitter, you could come through. If you had a babysitter, let me see. Yeah, I figured as much, actually. Figure as much. Let me see. Miles, we might gotta reach out to Gracie. Cause I think Gracie's also in Dallas. I gotta let her know what's up. Can you tell me the movie website? Look, it's lookmovie, the number 2.to. Mm-hmm. Can you speak on the difference between presence and performance and attraction? Yeah, I always tell people that like the magic happens in the present moment, right? So for a man, one of the biggest gifts you can give a woman is like your masculine presence. So being here and now with her, right? It is very attractive to do that. Performative is like you're optimizing for a goal. You're trying to get some sort of outcome, and people can feel it. They can feel when you're trying to get something. If you're just being, that's way more attractive than just like you know that men who are funny typically do well romantically. But there are men who are funny who do not do well romantically. What's the difference? The guy who does well romantically is saying something that he finds to be funny, and if you want to laugh, you can also laugh. The guy who's like a clown is trying to make you laugh. People can feel the difference. It's unattractive. You're only saying this to get a response out of me. I don't like it. But if you were just saying it because it was an authentic expression of who you are, has a different vibe to it. Does that answer your question? I can't be around someone who gets angry when drunk. I'm with you. I don't like that. You know, I was afraid of drinking for a long time because I thought that like when you drank, you lost control. And then I got drunk for the first time at like 24 years old, and I was like, actually, I feel exactly like I don't feel exactly the same, but I'm not lost control at all. It made me look at people differently who act like, oh, I was drunk. I didn't mean to. What? No, I know what I'm doing when I'm drunk. I know what's going on. I may give less of a fuck, but I'm aware for sure. I am deciding to do what I'm doing. I am here. Why? Why are you telling me that? Why are you announcing yourself like that? I have arrived. Okay. Good to know. Thanks for sharing. Blacked out once, but other than that, have full control every time. Definitely be giving less of a fuck though. Right. I never blacked out. Y'all a little too risque for me. Never blacked out. Don't know what I would. That would bug me to like wake up and not know what I did the night before. Oh my god. Nadia, do you mean to come up? Nadia, why'd you leave me like that? I don't like that. I have an abandonment wound. I don't like being left. Gotta be gentle with me, all right? What's up, Marty? Marty, did you ever schedule a call? I don't remember. Being drunk just gives a person permission to do what they want. Right. Right. 100%. That's what I think too. So I never. Instagram really is booming right now. What the fuck? Instagram might pass TikTok eventually. If it should keep performing like this. I said I was gonna watch Love Island, but I might just make some new clips tonight. That is Mayan. I said if I hit a financial goal this month, I would probably buy the whole B&B, but it's looking like that may not happen. So we might just put a stack on it. Might just put a stack on it. Is there a way to tell a woman Instagram is my better platform too, for sure? What's your IG, Nadia? Is there a way to tell a woman to talk less without it sounding bad? Yeah, push pull. You can say kind of what you want to a point if you got the swagger to pull it off. Like, you say it with a smirk, say it with a certain tone. I don't know if you can pull it off, Zion. You're probably gonna say it like this. Hey, did you know you kind of talk a lot? Yeah, just some kind of bugs me. Can you stop talking so much? That's how you're gonna say it. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That is not going to work at all. So I wouldn't try it. Oh, check you out, big money. Sure, you got 186K on IG. Yeah, I'm scared of you, Naughty. I'm scared of you. This influencer over here. Okay. It's the delivery, right? Is it illogical for her to double agent me, even though we go to sleep on the phone together and stuff? What do you mean double agent you? I'm not familiar with the term. Yeah, clarify what that means. Okay, let me see. I think we got a caller. Let me see if this is a serious caller.
Hi, how are you today?
Great, how are you?
Good, thank you. I'm good. I have an issue of relationship.
Talk to me.
Yeah, whenever I get engaged with a relationship, at my young age, I don't care. You don't used to care like if this person contact me, if this person is consistent, all that. But in my 30s, I am feeling whenever the person is not consistent, I just feel like I'm not available too. And then whenever that person comes back, then like I feel fighting with that person. So it's kind of it. I was not like cautious about that, but it's coming back. So I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Confused.
so I'm gonna try to replay what I just heard. So you said that people keep coming back, or a person keeps coming back and it's confusing you?
No, sometimes when we just meet the person and then we have interaction and then we communicate like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, like there's something inconsistent. Like I feel I don't go to contact at that moment at the beginning. So I just like wait. So whenever I miss that consistency, I feel I'm not available and I just feel anxiety, and then I feel this person is not for you, or a lot of things comes to my mind. So 2 weeks after, maybe the person comes back to talk to me, and then I am angry. I don't want the person. I ask him a lot of questions, and then conflicts coming there. So it's not first time. It's just like 2 to 3 times these things happening. So I don't know what's going on.
Okay. So
Yeah.
a person stops communicating with you consistently. That
Yeah.
confuses you, and then you like kind of pull back because of it.
What do you mean? This is you and can pull back? Can you collaborate that?
So you said that the person isn't consistent, and that kind of confuses you.
In the communication or coming or showing up, like inconsistent. That's the issue. Nothing
Okay.
else.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this has happened to you like multiple times.
3 times. Yeah, last time. Yeah.
Okay. At what point do they stop being consistent? Like, is there a pattern there as to like maybe you talk to them a week, 2 weeks, month, 2 months? Like, at what point do they stop being consistent?
The last one was consistent. Every morning, night, calling, messaging, distracting, like disturbing too much. I was asking him to slow the relationship, but he was not. By the time he's doing that to me, two consecutive weeks, and I just get used to, like when I'm working, when I'm running, whenever I'm doing all, and I'm replying the messages. The other 2 weeks he was off, and then that is where conflict comes, and then I broke up with him.
How are you meeting these men?
Yeah.
How are you meeting these men?
The last one we made over my Snapchat, but the other two we were meeting in person. So one of them was used to come to my home. We used to go outside dinner and then call each other, and then yeah.
What's that noise, love? That's not.
Say it again.
What's that noise I hear in the background?
What noise? I'm eating something. Sorry about that.
Okay. Oof. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Okay. So, you met one on Snapchat. You said you met the other one in person.
The last one, yeah, it was Snapchat. The last one who gave me the 2 weeks call non-stop, and then again did to me that, and then I fight this guy, park up with him, was Snapchat. Yeah, but the other one was in person. We met him in a community center, and then we contacted him. That one took like 1 month consecutive. The other month we just go in different ways. Yeah. That's the last two, yeah.
Okay. All right. And how long did you deal with both of them? Like, how long did you date both of them before you ended things?
The Snapchat one was just 2 weeks of distraction, and then the other 2 weeks was silent, and then we broke up yesterday. Like I told him, I don't need you, and I don't want this inconsistent communication. Like it was, I feel like I'm expressing openly, like the man should be consistent for me, which I don't need to say it, but I was angry and then expressing things which I don't need to express. Yeah, so that was yesterday, and that was so short. And the other one was 6 months ago. It was 1 month. After 1 month, it ended up something similar like that. So I'm confused why I'm getting angry, why I'm just want this
Have you not seen
why all that.
Have you not seen did you not see either of these men like in person? Like, did y'all ever go on a date?
Yeah, the previous one, yes, in person. This one was Snapchat, but the other one was in person. Yeah.
But like, did you ever go on a date with either of them?
I'm Somali. Yeah, our dating is just like addressing that this person is interested in you. He will take you to the restaurant.
Did you ever go on a date with either of these guys? Did y'all ever go out on a date?
Yeah, the previous one, yes, we used to go to dinner, then date, see each other. Yeah, but the dating exactly is different from the Islam one is different. Yeah. So we go out, we go dinner, we talk, we just interact, and we just tell whatever we want to each other, and then we come back. So the dating of Christianity is different, baby. I don't want to go back.
Oh my God! Hold on,
yeah.
I gotta mute this shit. What is that fucking noise, bro? I cannot do this. I can't do it. Is that your mouth making that noise?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but whatever you're doing, please stop.
I stopped.
Okay.
It was in my hand, something I was just...
Ooh, leave that alone. Put that shit down. Hey, stop playing with your food. Put that down.
I put it.
Okay.
Are you okay now?
Okay.
Are you hearing right now?
Yes. Yeah, we're
Are you
good.
hearing still?
We're good. No, we're good now. We're good. All right. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay. Whew. Gotta shake that off. Okay. So.
Sorry, I did.
So one of the guys you did actually go on a date with.
Say it again.
One of the guys you actually did go on a date with.
Mm-hmm.
And you dated him for how long?
A month.
A month. And how many dates did you go on with him?
We usually used to see weekends.
Okay. Did you sleep with any of these men?
No.
Okay. Did you invite them over to your house for dinner? Did y'all eat together at all?
No, but the one who was staying with the same place used to sometimes come and bring something like and visit me, but
okay.
No, I did not invite any dinner, and he did not sleep here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's clear.
So you never ate any food in their presence?
We eat food in the restaurants, yeah, but not in my house.
Okay.
No.
Did you eat food with both of them? Or just one?
No, the other one I have never seen it in Snapchat. This one, yes, I have eaten with him. I
Okay.
think the two things different.
Okay. All right. All right. Thought we had it. We were close. Thought we had it. If you said you ate with both of them, I know the answer to this question. But you only ate with one, so the mystery
Yeah.
continues. So, how old are you, by the way?
32.
32?
Yeah.
Okay. How old were they?
Say it again.
How old were they?
The last one was 10 years, and the other one is 35.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Did either of them try to sleep with you?
No. The one is not with like the one of this Snapchat. We never meet in person. We just talk over the phone.
Okay.
That's it.
So that one doesn't
The
count.
other one, no. Like I was not ready to sleep with man Islamically. I'm not allowed to sleep with
Okay.
a man
Understood.
legally. Yeah.
And they were part of the same faith as well?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the one on Snapchat I wouldn't count because y'all never met up in person. So if he DM'd you on Snapchat, he probably DM'd a lot of people.
Yeah, but why am I getting angry and I want consistency? Like that's the things I just want to understand. Like
Well, that's
why?
normal.
Why don't? Yeah.
That's normal. You feel like someone's wasting your time. When you get angry, you feel like some injustice has occurred. So you being angry about this is not abnormal. I think it's very justified. The second guy though, you don't really have a lot of data to be honest with you, love. Like these are two very different situations. If you told me that every time you go out with men after a certain period of time they just stop talking to you,
Mhm.
okay, well then that's something that we would have to investigate because that means you have established a pattern. Right? I always look for patterns. When I'm trying to solve these problems for either men or women, I want to see what patterns are at play because patterns point to a deeper issue that needs to be addressed. You haven't established a pattern. You had someone who messaged you on Snapchat who you never saw in person. The other person approached you in person. You had a few dates with him and then he stopped being so consistent. Could be he just found somebody else. It could be his capacity decreased because life got busy. It could be he just doesn't like you as much as he thought he did.
Yeah.
Right? There's no way of like knowing with certainty that that's the situation, but I can tell you it doesn't sound like you're doing anything wrong thus far because there's not been any kind of discern a specific pattern that's been at play here.
Well, thank you so much.
Okay, no problem.
I
Love.
was worrying about that. Like, why am I getting angry? Why am I like this consistency? Why am I overacting? Like, I was asking, like, what am I doing?
Yeah, you're investing into a connection and then people are changing their level of investment randomly. Yeah, that would annoy anyone.
Understandable. Thank you so much.
No
I'm
problem,
sorry
dear.
about the sound I did.
You're good. You're good. You take care, all right?
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, that sound was really about to do me in. I was trying to like hold it. Y'all saw me. I was trying to hold it. I couldn't hold it no more. I was like, what is that? Is there a carcass? You got a carcass over there that you're playing with? What's going on? You like that shit at all? It was rough. I couldn't hear the story right. Like, what is going on over there, man? I thought it was like mouth noise at first. I was like, please don't let that be mouth noise. If that's mouth noise, I already know you got the white shit in the corner. When you walk around, just the white shit be right here. And I be looking to you talk. I'm doing like this on my lip. Like, make sure my shit don't look like that. You got some white shit right there, love. Where that white shit come from? You got the juicy crust. The juicy crust. We gotta get that handled. We gotta get that handled. That was fufu? I ain't never had no fufu. To be honest, I don't know. So I said, I strongly don't like that. I don't know why that's so funny. I strongly don't like that. Because I know you meant that. You said that shit with your chest. I strongly don't like that. Keep that far away from me. Okay, sensory had me overloaded. I also get overloaded with like noises. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I don't like loud noises either. That's why I didn't like New York. I went to New York not too long ago, and all that fucking beeping. I'm like, I can't take this shit. I'm overstimulated here. Can't do it. Y'all are beeping at everything. Y'all beeping at pigeons. Y'all honking the horn at pigeons. Y'all gotta chill the fuck out. Y'all gotta chill the fuck out for no reason. I can't do it. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. No way. No thank you. I don't think I would ever get used to that. My son was overstimulated too, because he went with me. He wasn't even himself. He was just looking around like, yeah, there's a lot of shit going on. Ain't nobody. You don't want to come here. He wanted to go there to see the Statue of Liberty, so I took him. I said, you won't be back here until you can drive, because I ain't coming back here. No, thank you. No, thank you. It's a lot to handle in New York City, right? Right. DC is difficult to drive in, isn't it? I would never drive in New York. DC was a different beast too, because it's like trying to get accustomed to the lights on the side of the road. I ran so many red lights in DC. I first arrived in DC. I said, "Oh, that was red." Oh, well, lock me up, officer. I definitely ran the fuck out of that light. I ran the hell out of that light. Why do you got the lights over there? Why do I gotta do this to see the light? I'm used to doing this to seeing the light. I gotta do this to see the light? Why I gotta do that? Why I cock my head to the side to see the light? Who came up with that design? Who came up with that god awful design? Let's get them out of here. Don't let them make no more decisions. None. Listen, in New York City, you can be whoever you want, and it could be bad. Moving on, we'll question it. Just yell back at people. And then they're black. They're black too. Yeah, you're right. You're making me madder just by because I wasn't even thinking about the fact they were black. And yes, they are. They are black. Who made this? Who decided on this? What kind of focus group decided on this? Don't make a lick of sense. I've only been to DC a handful of times. Both times I'm like, I don't like driving here. Actually, I'm just gonna Uber. I'm from Baltimore. And I hate going there. I don't blame you. We Ubered everywhere. I said, yes, go ahead and Uber. And the hotel pissed me off. I tried to call the hotel number to get information when I arrived, and it went to somebody's cell phone. I'm like, y'all got a fucking cell phone number listed on the website? All this money I paid. Heated, hot tamale. Was not a happy camper. But I had to get it together for the kiddos. Didn't want to ruin nobody's trip. Danny, the Instagram followers are a mixture of male and female as well. Interesting. Will be fun to watch you all in Dallas. Yeah, we're definitely going live. I'm probably going to stay live in Dallas. We might just have somebody record. What Drake say? I can't live and hold the camera. Someone got to take this. Just mic me up. Mic me up, set the camera up, and let's just stream the whole thing. Let's do it. Danny will figure out the logistics. We just throw every problem at Danny. My favorite thing is to see Latinas dressed up as Dora the Explorer. I don't know why. It just popped up on my feed. They gotta stop doing that. I stop the scroll every single time. Every single time. Stomach hurting, laughing. Hope for y'all. Yes, for sure. I should have clarified. I hate going because of traffic lights. Finding parking for real. Yeah. God needs to patch that for real. What's super weird about it? It's like a Halloween costume. But they wear it year round. Just engagement bait. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Thought it was somebody's scalp. Do you not have any more questions? Because if not, I will sign out. My name is Khalid Gassama. I am 29 years old from the Gambia. I need a lady to marry. I am a teacher. You just missed it, Khalid. We actually just had 6 weddings. I just matchmade 6 people and they all got married right before you came. And I said 5 more seconds and I'm shutting down the weddings. And they were getting married like crazy too. Hey, listen to me. Khalid, if you were here, you would have had a time of your life. They were just hella options, Khalid. Hella options. Everybody was, it's like people were thirsty to get married. I couldn't stop them from getting married. And so many of them were like, this would be the perfect marriage if only he was a teacher. That's what they said. They said that to me. Can you believe it? They said to me, if only he was a teacher, he would be the love of my life. And I said, unfortunately, love, I don't have any teachers here. I asked the guys in the chat, are there any teachers in the chat? Because all of these women want teachers. And there was no teachers. And now they're all married. And you missed it. How does that make you feel, Khalid? Talk to me. How does it make you feel, brother? I would be furious if I were you. Beautiful women, too. It's unfortunate. So unfortunate for me. Yes. So, this was actually my last time doing matchmaking, Khalid. Can you believe that? This is my last hurrah. I think that's why we have so many people get married. So don't come back because I'm not doing it anymore. But man, I wish you were like, even 30 seconds earlier would have changed your life, to be honest with you. I can't help you, Khalid. Everybody's married now. They all got married. Yep, Miss Kiana, her gown was especially beautiful. She just said it. She was one of the ones asking for a teacher. She said, I just want a teacher whose first name starts with a K. Why is that so hard to find? I've searched high and low everywhere. I said, I wish we had one for you. So I wish you the best of luck, brother, on your journey on TikTok to find a lady to marry. I do wish you the best. One question. I'm also blocking people too much and too fast. Is that normal? Depends on what you mean by too much and too fast. And what offense is causing you to block them? Like, what are they doing that would warrant that reaction? He's not an English teacher, can't read. Right. All right, people. I'm going to get off of here and attempt to watch Love Island since people want me to make videos on it. So I'm going to head out. Again, if you want your 1 hour coaching call, only if you want your 1 hour coaching call to solve your biggest, most painful dating and relationship issue, this icon right here, you can hit that button below. Shoot me a message. I'll ask you about your situation. If you are approved, because I don't take on everybody, but if you are approved, I will send you a link to book your call, okay? Appreciate the mods, appreciate the chat. I will see you all tomorrow at noon Eastern time. Y'all take care.